guys and girls, welcome back to the Voidcraft server. I am the Curious Crab and here I am in the shopping hub district nether hub thing, and we are making one hell of a mess once again. As you can see, we still haven't made any more progress in here, but it's still pretty damn cool nonetheless. However, we have now made some progress on this tunnel here, and hopefully take it to that side as well, so it continues the straight. But considering this is the main tunnel, a few of us got together and we have started tackling on the tunnel, and it is looking fantastic. I have to admit, it's looking beautiful, it's looking awesome. We got some progress going on. We just kind of need to finish it really, so I'm gonna pretty much be doing this for a bit of time until I pretty much get bored and come back to it another time. Piggy, it's okay, piggies, just don't hurt yourself. Yeah, so but we also had another order to fill out for the fortune shop, and so we decided that Beluga and I will go off to T Killjoy's place to pretty much deliver his blessing so that he can enjoy the benefits of 30 diamonds put into the fortune shop. So without further ado, I shall let you see what was going on there. Before we do go over to that scene, I just want to say that basically when Beluga is online, it's quite late for me because she is literally about 11 to 12 hours different time zone from me. So it's nighttime, and so I'm trying to be quiet. So this is why I'm generally quiet in some of my recordings, so forgive me on that part. Hi, Beluga.
Hello, it's me.
It's you?
Yes, it's me.
Speaking of, if it's you, then that must mean you do lots of recordings because everyone knows who you are.
Perhaps.
Oh my
So,
Okay, so we are here at Killjoy's anyway, and we have this blessed fortune. The clouds are only in hand's reach.
Ah, yes. Beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing. So, we were thinking about building a giant beanstalk and basically taking it to the sky, and therefore you climb the beanstalk. So I reckon we should leave a sign that says to climb it without using elytra.
Yeah.
So we need to make it climbable.
Okay.
Also,
are we doing it right here? Or
sorry?
Where are we doing
we should build it in the distance, but so
yeah.
it's just about noticeable. Behind this hill, maybe on this hill. Like remove this little layer here, and we'll just build on this platform.
Okay.
Do you reckon?
Yes. Sounds good.
3, 2, 1, and jump to the shit. What do you call it? 3, 2, 1.
Yes,
time
time
lapse. And there we go. We have finished the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
For, for the blessing for Killjoy. It's not, you know, it's very tricky actually to kind of create that winding kind of beanstalk, but I still get the beanstalk feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was definitely a tricky one actually in comparison to the nuclear cloud, but
Yeah.
I'm happy with it still. We have left a sign as well. Do not fly to the top when scaling the beanstalk first time, for it is entirely climbable. If you can work out a path up to the top, then that's always good. Otherwise, yeah. Killjoy's blessing has been sorted out. And that means
Yay!
we are free of any work. Now we just got to go leave his blessing to say that he's had it. But where do we leave it? And welcome back to the what do you call it? It's the shopping hub. That's the one, the shopping never hub. And we have pretty much finished the design of the tunnel. Look at this. It goes all the way. I'm absolutely amazed that it's been done. It's just so much. Look, all this smooth stone, all that bone blocks. That's the one. Black concrete. It's done. And all this snow blocks all the way to the very end. And I don't think Witchcraft has even seen this yet, and he's doing irregular, but he hasn't been on for a little bit, but when he comes on, he'll be in for a surprise, and so will everyone else. But yes, this whole place, come on, let's get some flight in, there we go. This whole place is now done in this tunnel, and we're just pretty much going to be working bit by bit on the other side as well, because look, is there something going on? Well done to everyone who's just been doing this, because it is a lot of work and a lot of time spent. But we are almost there. We're almost there, and I'm really proud of the team. But we need to work on basically collecting that oil up, that acclaimed oil that Killjoy has mentioned to us. So we need to go work on something to get that sorted out, because we can't be having any of that now, can we? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at the not oil rig, and look at all that delicious and beautiful, I mean disgusting, horrible, not environmentally friendly oil. It needs to go, and we need to do something about it. So Charleston and I have discussed an idea, and we are going to basically catch the oil in our little rubber dinghy, and basically catch it and then take it off somewhere. And he wants to sell boats for $1 for 8. I ain't buying any boats, I'm afraid. Yeah, maybe they'll come in handy when people run out of boats, but not for the time being for me, I'm afraid. But thank you anyway, Roth. So yeah, I'm just going to pretty much just get on with catching this oil, because it's not very nice and it needs to go. It's not good for business. So let's crack on. A quick side note is that I went off and wanted to get some more leather because I didn't quite have enough. So I decided to fly around, and I was flying around the jungle looking for cows. Don't ask me why the jungle. It was the nearest biome I could think of, okay? And stumbled upon this place. I haven't been in one of these for quite a while, and I actually can't remember the consequences of going through here. So I'm just gonna... Is there meant to be tripwire? Yeah. Haha. Ow! Damn it! Still fell for it. And... ah, goody. Nothing great. Ow! I even saw that one coming. Oh, it was there. I swear it hit me from the side. I was expecting a lever somewhere. I thought... ah... no. That did something. And... I see nothing new. Is it... what was it meant to do exactly? where does it open up? Like, you hear the pistons move, but you don't know where it's taking place. Hello? Screw it. I'm having a look. So it's meant to power... Is this a bug or something? Like, nothing's happened. Yeah, nothing's happened. It's not done anything. It's like... Oh, wait. So nothing would happen there. And then you do that. Then that... Aha! Okay, I get it. But yes. Oh. Oh, that's quite a good book. I'll take that. And an emerald. That's... Yeah, sorry for cheating. I just didn't know how it worked. But yeah. Off to go find some cows now. And there you have it. Nicely set out where the two of us are now collecting the oil from the... not oil. Into our barrel on our rubber dinghy. You can see us just there. Just one's collecting and one's trying to get the engine revving up again. I think it looks funny as hell, actually. I think it's like quite good fun. So there. Hopefully we'll get this all cleared up soon. Can collect all this environmentally friendly juice. Of course it's environmentally friendly. We are an environmentally friendly organisation, and we will do everything in our power to make sure this place is as clean as possible again. So, yes, and then we'll take this black stuff and see what we can do with it, because maybe we can just sell it for more profit. But yes, that's that sorted out, and I think we can move on to new things whilst these two start collecting the oil. Just a quick little added extra bit here that I forgot to put in, so it's a random area in the video because I am a nitwit, but basically Z has dropped off by everyone's base and he's gifted people with an SS Lumber free stack of logs, so thank you very much, Z man. I will be using that, I'm sure, because yeah, making my own trees and just doing it, just using up one stack takes off a bit of trouble off my hands. But when you think about it, it's only 32 chests. Huh. That's depressing. Now that that has been sorted, or the problem is now being addressed, there have been other things that have risen up in the server, and that is that some of the players or some of the voiders have been receiving some messages from some otherworldly source. So I'm no scientist, but I feel like we need to try and get these messages through an auditory sort of communication if possible, and see if we can get better communication transcripts from these people who are trying to communicate with us. We are expected to build a space station for these otherworldly potential visitors, but I want to make sure, and I want to make sure I get every translation from them as accurately as possible before we make any decisions as to what we should do, because I'm all up for building a space station, but if these people are not very friendly, we might have to consider building up some defenses just in case. So I'm going to try and build a satellite dish and pop it around the shopping district server so that everyone can actually see it. So I'm going to build the satellite dish and then potentially build the communications tower over here so that we have both areas accessible for everyone rather than at my own base. So oh, excuse me, I've never had the experience with building a circle at an angle. I've never done it. So this is going to be an interesting thing because, yeah, I mean, how do you even start with working at an angle? We're gonna find out. So wish me luck, because yeah, I have no idea. Does this scream a round circular dish to you? Almost. I mean, it just needs a little lift maybe over here to the left hand side where it's straighter. But I mean, it's not the worst, but there's definitely room for improvement. I need to lower this end down a bit too, I reckon. So heighten the top and lower the bottom and go to sleep. I think that's more within reason there. The circle looking a bit more circular while still pointing up. I just trial and error really. I got the circle and then lifted up parts and then decided what looks wrong and what looks right, and yeah, that was pretty much it. So that's the first part done. So now we just got to make it kind of like a concave sort of dome sort of shape. So more circles at angles. Yeah. Okay, so there is a bit of shape happening now, and I'll be honest, there is actually no actual circles being involved other than I just place blocks and hope for the best, because you got to kind of work out where the center is and kind of make it more indented, which is kind of around this area. So this would be more flatter, so therefore there wouldn't actually be a great deal of circles. But yeah, I'm just going to pretty much just tidy this up and then potentially put the middle part in. I don't actually know anything about satellites or anything about what parts what other than the dish, but yeah, so I'm just going to try and see what I can do to tidy it up and make it look a little better. And yeah, it's very tricky. I think that needs tidying up and that needs tidying up. So something like, oh, something like this. Maybe it's, yeah, it's very hard to know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna try and work this out, but that side looks a bit messy as well, so get rid of this block maybe, and let's say that one and that. And I'm not sure, does this actually work? It's yeah, it's just kind of knowing what would actually make it look a little better and really getting a good visual of it. Quite tricky because obviously it's in blocks, and and there she is, the satellite of Voidcraft. I've definitely learned a few lessons I think from this, and that is satellites are horrible to build into when we're going with a smaller scale. I mean, you could tell it's a satellite, right? Well, a satellite dish, but I don't know what to think of it. Like, if any of the other Voidcraft members want to toy around with this baby, then be my guest. Otherwise, I might just have to destroy it at some point, because, like, I can see it's a satellite, but I'm not proud enough of it. Maybe I'm just being really highly critical, but I mean, it's there, but it's not. You may fly. But yes, I think I might have to actually end it off here though for the time being. Like, after taking on the Nether project, building this and just thinking about other projects such as the satellite dish, but the Nether project has been the largest amount of work, and so that has kind of shortened this episode I think a little bit, because I do want to get my episodes out a bit more regularly. But yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, then give it a good sweet loving kiss, or a like will do. A like will do. Yeah, no, you can, yeah, just or maybe you could just like subscribe. Just subscribe, okay? Please. Do it. Okay, bye.
You're getting one hell of a chance at life.